Test, test. Testing, testing. Let's reset it. Yeah.
Awesome music continues here on Game Time. In Cherokee, we continue our state championship tradition.
Testing, testing.
Football was state champs in 2010 and 2013. Our boys track team were champions in 1914, 1968, 1971, 1972, 1973,
Testing, testing.
1982, 2000,
Testing,
2002,
testing.
2006, 2014, and 2015. Girls track won state in 1984 and 1989. Girls basketball in 1993. And one act play in 1980, 2014, 2015, 2017, 2019, 2020, 2021, and 2022. Congratulations to all our Cherokee state champions.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage. Boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
More great music for another fantastic day here in Cherokee.
Chief fans tuning in. We got about 17 minutes till kickoff. Senior night, senior day here at Cherokee. Things got changed a little bit last night with the scheduling conflict on Coyle's side. So here we are. No better way to spend your lunch break than a little Cherokee football. Got a nice day. Got some weather coming later on this evening, so hopefully all you farmers out there in radio land are going to get all that rain that you've been praying for. First time I've ever seen senior night done during the day, but we are going to kick that off here in a little bit with our seniors. Four seniors football players are Tate Allison, Alberto Alvarez, Declan Lucas, and Hunter Wimpy. Our senior cheerleaders are Lainey Ginder and Elise Rogland. I don't think I missed anybody, but been a minute since Cherokee and Coyle have played. Now district foes. Last time we played them was about 9 years ago in the playoffs in Enid, a game that had got postponed because of an ice storm that we had. Ceiling won that game. That was been the year like Austin Guffey and Caleb Roberts and some of those guys were seniors, I do believe. And so here we go with senior night.
Tate Allison. Tate is the son of Josh and Nicole Allison Mosier and the late T.J. Allison. His siblings are Taylor.
Tate Allison is coming out. He'll be center screen here in just a little bit for you guys. Our camera is mounted to the press box here. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but it does all the videos, follows all the motion, the movements by itself. So we do not have a filmer on the press box anymore. So Tate should be coming right in here.
His favorite thing to do is farm with his best friend Joel and hang out with his friends. Tate's future plans are to pursue a job in the oil and gas industry. Senior Tate Allison. Our next senior this afternoon is Alberto Alvarez Jr. Alberto is the son of Mr. and Noah Mendez.
Next senior we got
are Rudy, Margarita, Anna,
Alberto Alvarez.
Antonio, and Yesenia. His grandparents are the late Margarita De Leon and the late Juan Ortiz Gallegos.
More of these seniors that I was blessed to have the opportunity to coach as little kids. It's, fun to see them grow up from where they were second, third, and fourth graders to where they're at now as seniors, knowing they're about to go on and be big kids. I feel a little bad for our seniors tonight because, man, we would have had a packed house last night for senior night. Halloween. Everybody was amped up. It was going to be a really, really cool atmosphere last night. First time I can ever remember a game being on Halloween. But anyways, that didn't get to happen. So I hope that there wasn't too much of a letdown. Let the air out of the sails when the boys were literally getting ready to come out and warm up. So our next senior is Lainey Ginder.
Lainey's honors and achievement are superintendent's honor roll. Northwestern current student.
Not a big senior class of athletes. We've got some that don't play football, so we'll have a few more there during basketball season. But
and hanging out with respect on team bonding. An interesting fact about Lainey is that she is on a world team for the 24-25 season. Lainey plans to cheer in college and get a business and finance degree. Lainey and Ginder.
Declan Lucas is our next senior.
Declan is the son of Monica and Justin Lucas. His siblings are Trevor Lucas and the late Michael Lucas. He is the grandson of Scott Lucas and Selma Lucas and Monty Lingo and the late Brenda Lingo. Declan is on the superintendent's honor roll and football district honor.
Regardless of how many more people we have fill the stands here,
Another thing to do is design
we're going to have more than
a
Coyle.
workshop
They've got a
project.
solid 3
Declan's
right
future
now.
plans are to get a master's degree in mechanical engineering at OSU and to be an engineer for Boeing. Declan, listen.
Coach Guffey in the booth. Did you get them lined out?
Our next singer this
Hey, Clint. How's it going?
Good, buddy. Just been talking about our seniors and talking about that big crowd over across the way we're seeing for Coyle.
Yeah. I'm sure work had a.
I bet we
bit of
win
issues
the
there.
We Got Spirit. How about you? Cheer today.
They wouldn't win.
If they do, those 3 sitting over there got a set of lungs on them.
Well, Clint, we still have a pretty nice day. Just a little bit of wind.
Great day, really. Beautiful out. Little breeze. Just giving a rain shout out for all our farmers a little bit ago that still looks like we're going to get pretty wet.
Sure hope so. We need something.
Man. I mean, not so that my grass grows anymore and I have to mow my yard, but that sun hits you just about right in the eyes, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
I was telling Wyatt next
Not
door, I said,
very-
man, we need some tint on these windows.
It's just like this Fig Newton sticker is not very convenient, but man, I love Fig
I
Newton.
sure do love Fig Newtons. All our movie
Yeah,
quote friends out there will know what we're talking about.
Yep. Well, of course, Clint, we're talking about the wind and the weather. Obviously, we need a little bit of rain so that dirt and dust doesn't blow around. Because when we went to Kremlin for that elementary festival Tuesday, oh man, that you talk about some dangerous stuff.
Had a bad wreck there just west of Four Corners there by Danny Holcomb's house. Yeah, that's that blowing dirt has been bad.
Of course, you never know we're going to have this Oklahoma wind.
Yeah, it hardly ever blows.
Clint, last week when we did this broadcast, we were talking about people messages for being so far away. I didn't see it. Somebody messaged me on Facebook, and I don't have my notifications turned on for that, and so I didn't notice it until after the game. But we did have somebody in Indiana, but it wasn't Hawkins.
Yeah.
It was Malachi's aunt. Malachi Achenbach's aunt was listening in, so thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I missed our last 2 there. The last senior before Hunter was Elise Roglin, and now right here we have Hunter Wimpy, our final senior. Going to cap off our senior night day festivities, and we're about 9 minutes away from kickoff, so we'll get going here in just a little bit. About to have the national anthem sang by most of our kids that are going to sing our national anthem here are in our State 1 Act, who they're fixing to leave to go down to State 1 Act. So I'd like to wish Mr. Paris and all those kids best of luck, break a leg, whatever we're supposed to say, there for 1 Act. So pretty successful program that Mr. Paris has had there. So I'd like to see them go on and continue that. So we expect nothing but the best out of them. So best of luck.
I'd like to remind you that sportsmanship is not just the responsibility of the players, coaches, and referees. It's everyone's responsibility. So please conduct yourselves accordingly.
Got a few more folks strolling in. I mean, just like the game we had the other day, man. I mean, shut her down. Shut the town down. Let's get everybody here, Doesn't happen very often.
That's right. Enjoy the support. These kids need it, especially these seniors being their last for sure football game.
Yep.
Obviously, we
take care of
to
business
alter
next
those.
week. We're going to get another one.
That's right. Which we gotta take care of this week first.
This week and next week.
There you go.
Thanks for correcting me.
I knew you weren't looking ahead. It's okay, Clint.
We're about to have the national anthem here. our one-act kids there singing the national anthem for us. One-act choir, whatever we want to call it. Mr. Paris wasn't sure what we were supposed to call it, but once again, thanks to him for having them do that, and they are pretty close to hitting the road to head down to Choctaw, I believe. Choctaw, Coach Guffey, is that where they're going for one act? I think so. Yeah, Choctaw. So, two of our starters in
The game tonight.
in Hunter and I lost my train of thought there.
Dawson.
And Hunter and Dawson, they're going to have to skate out quick as soon as the game's over to get down there.
Get ready for their practice session.
Yeah, we've got some freshmen that are already en route. Malachi, Cash, and Garrett, I think, went ahead and went down early. So
They are going to have a honk out here in Cherokee at 12:15. So if you'd like a chance to get in your vehicle, follow them out of town, show them some support, they will start here at the school, right over there by the high school gym. So you can get in line there if you'd like to go support them. So that's at 12:15, approximately 20 minutes.
any of you people downtown that are tuning in to Coach Guffey and I, get out on the streets. Get out on Main Street there and wave and clap as they come by, as they'll come down through the downtown district on their way out of town. So he's probably gonna bring home another title, man. That's what Mr. Paris does.
His odds are pretty high.
Yeah, I would. I'd put money on him at Vegas.
No, that's a special group of kids, and obviously a special instructor that has been tremendous for our young men and ladies, and the kids just absolutely adore him, love him. He just makes it very enjoyable for them, and obviously that makes them learn it even more and want to be more. He gets a lot of them that come out of their shell,
Right.
Helps them to be better people, and that's the most important thing. So props to Mr. Paris and everybody else that's involved, preparing them for these types of things.
Well, just like in any program, youth basketball, football, you got to figure out a way to reload. And
That's
Mr.
right.
Paris always figures out a way to reload.
Yes, he does, because he lost some very important pieces these past 2 years, and man, they just keep going. And
Yep.
your terminology is perfect. Reload. It's not rebuild; it's reload. He gets them going pretty darn quick. Jeremy Bachman in the booth.
In
Good
the
to see ya.
booth.
Good game.
The man, the myth, the legend. It's okay. We get out of breath walking up the stairs, too.
Yeah, you take our breath away.
I'm sure Natalie would agree.
Yeah. No, Clint, we've got a pretty decent crowd so far, being obviously a change in time due to some miscommunication and not having the game last night. We got a pretty decent crowd so far.
You're going to call it miscommunication?
Yeah, I'm trying to be nice.
Excuse me.
Obviously, both sides were not on the same page.
Yeah.
Whatever happened, because obviously I wasn't involved in those conversations. So, luckily, we still get to play today. Have an opportunity to do that. So, Clint, I will be a little in and out. You'll be the lone leader of the Wolf Pack. Why I'm going to make sure we got some different people running the scoreboard and score clock.
I'm going to be that one-man wolf pack.
That's right. So I'm going to make sure we're on the same page. So I'll kind of be in and out most of this first quarter, make sure these guys are prepared to do, which I think they'll do a great job. And that's today's going to be Aiden Sanborn and Lathan Golden, two former alums here from Cherokee, and we appreciate them stepping up and filling in for some people who normally do it, couldn't make it today.
Yeah, people having to wear some multiple hats today just because of change in time and things like that. And I see Kai and Zach coming up to the box. Maybe too late to get them in get Kai in a uniform.
Yeah.
Zachary.
Yeah, we'll take Zach too. So
Kai's been playing a little intramural football. Been seeing online on
guys,
Facebook.
did you see the scoreboard picture?
Yeah,
I thought that
yeah.
was pretty funny. Of course, Kai has a great sense of humor, so Clint, kind of to add to the fact we were talking about earlier, talking about people being able to step in and do, and that just shows you what kind of community we have here at Cherokee. Everybody's always willing to help,
Oh, absolutely.
no matter the event. Um, so it's just like track meets.
Takes
Always got to have
takes
somebody.
a village, right?
That's right. We're all willing to help each other, and it's just great to see that.
Yeah, I've always said we had a good one. So
Yep, that's why Cherokee's special to us.
To us.
Especially.
Our officials tonight are Kyle Johnston, Jim Bell, Tony Heller, Matt Felber, and Larry Milligan. We're about 30 seconds away from kickoff here. Of course, we're missing a few on the sidelines tonight, but Cherokee and Coyle both about the same in numbers. First year being district opponents.
Set the kickoff for the Blue Jackets. Number 52, Xavier Noble.
Onside kick right off the bat. Went through three guys and one of our upbacks, freshman Price Poe. Good heads-up play there to jump on the ball.
Pop-up kick covered up by the 12, Price Poe. It'll be first down and 10 for the Chiefs.
If they want to do that, I'll take their short field all day long. First and 10 from Cherokee's 37. Dawson's going to take it over the right side, get upended. He's going to get maybe one. Now they're going to give him no yards on the gain. No yards on the rush. Oh, now they changed it. Going to give him two. Second and 8 for the Chiefs. Give to Roach. He weaves his way around. He's going to get out across the 45 to about the 47, 46, 47. Very close to the line to gain. And it's going to be good enough for a first down.
That is good enough for a Cherokee Chief first down.
Little southeast wind today. Not too breezy. Dawson takes that snap over the left, and he's going to get bottled up. Might have got her back to the line of scrimmage. That play was a little slow developing. Looks like he's gonna lose a yard on that.
Loss of 1, 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. Tony split out to the left. Bottom of the screen. Tony goes in motion. Takes the handoff. Oh! Tony got caught by a shoestring. If 40 hadn't have caught him, Tony was going to be gone. Going to a gain of 10. Going to be 3rd and 1.
Gain of 10, 3rd down and 1.
3rd and 1 from the Coyle 43. I don't know if Dawson, he had to bounce that outside, and it's going to be close. I think they're going to measure maybe. He's right there, right at the line of gain.
John Blocker.
They're going to give him a first down.
There he is, good enough for a Cherokee Chief first down. They'll put it on the 42-yard line.
Coach Schombacher took a timeout. None of these kids were probably old enough to remember the last time we played Coyle, so the little revenge factor isn't on their mind, but you can bet Coach Schombacher and the elder Coach Schombacher and Coach Weavy remember it. Cherokee called the timeout. Coach Guffey. First and 10, 9:24 to go. Cherokee from the Coyle 43. Tony in motion, takes the handoff, cuts it up the middle, and he's going to take it. Looks like he's going to take it to the house. 43 yards out. Tony Macias on the carry. Touchdown, Cherokee. Great job by Tony there. He was patient, let the kick out block happen, and he cut that right back up the middle and right up the hashes, man. Followed the train tracks and 43 yards to the house. So Cherokee's first score comes at the 9:13 mark in the first quarter. Give to Clayton on the conversion, and it got blown up. Can't have those happen. But so 9:13 to go. Cherokee leads Coyle 6-0. We did not get their defense. Their D tackle blew us up on that and just followed that GT action. Coach Schombacher letting him hear it down there. Cherokee has had its woes from the 3-yard line this year on the conversions. Last couple of games we've been pretty good though, so didn't start out on the right foot today. Bert set to kick off for us. Just like most of the year, Bert boots it down there, down to the 10. Number 10 met by Tate Allison at about the 20, and he was not letting go. Tate and Hunter, two of the seniors, on the tackle.
With the return. Number 24, Hunter Wimpy in on the stop. Allison also there. First and 10 for the Blue Jackets.
Coyle taking over. First and 10 from their own 23-yard line. Little tight formation here. Quick little handoff, and he is met immediately. Number 10, Carson Hawk on the carry.
Carson Hawk, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 for the Chiefs, or for the Blue Jackets, excuse me. Oh, fumbled the snap, and he's going to go down. He's going to fall on it at the 15. Number 3, Josiah Amaro, the quarterback, mishandled that snap. Just looked like he took his eye off it there for a little bit, and he falls on it at the 15. So,
bring up third down and 19 upcoming for the Blue Jackets.
Gonna have a 9-yard loss. Gonna be 3rd and 19. Morrow drops back to pass, and he is going to get away, and he's going to get sacked down at the 2-yard line, maybe the 1. Clayton Roach and Declan Lucas there with the pressure.
Declan Lucas Sr. and on the stop. Roach also there.
Another big loss. Morrow's rushing totals are starting out going the wrong way for them, but the right way for us. So Coyle's going to be punting out of their own end zone from the 4-yard line. Coach Guffey's back.
I'm back.
And the punt is away. Decent punt.
Good punt.
Takes a good bounce. Going to bounce out at about Coyle's own 47-yard line.
Good punt. You get all those yards and didn't allow any return. Obviously, unfortunate for the Chiefs, but good thing for the Blue Jackets.
That was number 44, Connor Mormon, with the punt, and he punted it 44 yards.
It's almost like the golden punt.
Listen, dude, my math usually doesn't happen that fast, so. Dawson with the give to Clayton. He's going to pick his way out across the 45 to about the 40, about the 43. Good run there by Clayton. Being patient.
Staying ahead of the chains.
One thing I did notice, Bert and I were watching a little film last night, talking about it at my brother's house, was, they did get a good push with some of their guys up front on offense and defense. So, and we saw that evidence on the conversion play down here. Their D tackle got a good
Change it
push.
to 40 seconds. Sorry, I had to help our play clock people. My fault, Clint.
That's all right. We got you. Dawson takes a snap.
Good little quarterback keeper there for another 4 yards.
Yeah, nothing fancy. Just working it down.
Hey, we'll grind 4 yards every play, Clint.
We'll take it. I mean, I'd rather 2 plays and a score and we get this thing over with and go home. But our fans, Guffey, in Squirtle Land, maybe they want to hear us a little longer. So,
yeah, maybe. Hopefully, none of them turn the game on and then mute us. If you do, please just don't tell us, and we'll never know.
It'll kill our egos. Give to Tony. Tony might have cut that one up just a little quick.
Clint, I know Tony scored on jet touch pass, but other than that one time, we've ran it 3 other times for very minimal gain. So
yeah.
I'm sure Coyle has seen that's been an effective play for us on film, and they have definitely got ready for it.
4th and 2 here, Guffey.
Yeah.
Would you run my favorite 4th down play?
Coach Schumacher, this is about a place he would probably do it, especially with how much we've tried to run the jet so far. You might be. Nope, just a little swab.
Dawson's going to get enough for the 1st down.
Clint, I was thinking about this the other day, and I wish I would have asked you, what is your favorite all-time play for high school football? Of course, we're 8-man guys, so we're going to say 8-man stuff, but what's your favorite play? Because I know mine, and Coach Schumacher knows it today, because when the little Pee-wees played at Garber in the 3rd, 4th grade championship last Saturday, Coach Schumacher texted me and goes, well, there this was, so what's your play?
Might have to say the old Timberlake special.
Fair enough. You have a little
Hunter Whippy with the reception, makes the guy miss.
And I'll tell you what, Tate Allison, senior, he did a great job right there. He didn't get a whole lot of that corner for Coyle, but he did just enough to get him out of the way and gave Hunter an opportunity to get some positive yards there. My favorite play, pro right jet 16 swab. Now, when you have a Coach Justin Schombacher or Palm Creek coach Tanner Bowman running it.
Running
It really
16
looks
squad
good.
looks good. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I showed the boys yesterday at team breakfast some footage of Cherokee Wetumpka. Showed the old juice box scoring some touchdowns there in that state championship game in
I
2010.
hope you showed the interception.
Dawson's going to float one up. And Tony,
I think he got it.
he made the catch.
Oh, now late guy comes in and says the ball hit the ground.
Oh. That's the deal there. You know, Dawson was kind of falling back. If he'd have just got his feet under him and just made a good throw, Tony had a step on that guy. But, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's one of those little learning moments for a freshman. Dawson was obviously on the move, but, yeah, he threw it off his back foot.
I
Probably
thought
took a
Tony
few yards off.
reached over that defender and brought that ball in.
I thought he did too. Maybe Coyle's defender had his hands in there and on the way down was able to just kind of rip it, pull it down, and ended up hitting the ground. But it was a great effort by Tony. Not a terrible ball by Dawson, just short, barely underthrown.
Gonna have to check with that side judge over there sometime and see what he was thinking. There we go, 3rd and 6. Dawson keeps it, makes a couple miss.
2 great cuts.
Great moves there by Dawson. He's gonna get it out close. Gonna be a little shy of the first. No, he's gonna get the first by a couple yards. First down, Cherokee.
Those were 2 great cuts by a freshman.
You know, running straight down the field, Dawson can run.
Yes, he can.
He doesn't have the quickest feet of some of our kids. He's a big kid.
Yes.
6'1", 6'2", almost, 170, 80 pounds. Tate Allison with the handoff. Tate rumbles out. Like seeing Tate carry the ball today.
Tate Allison, the ball carrier.
And Clayton is, like you were talking about Dawson, he might not have the quickest feet, but he's all year long has done a tremendous job lowering that pad level and making contact and getting extra yards, always falling forward.
He's not scared of contact.
No, he's not. And I know I've said this before. I wish I would have been his size as a freshman instead of 5'7", 120 pounds.
Absolutely. Tate gets the handoff again, gets it on across the 15, maybe to the 14, 15 and a half. Just shy of the first down.
Inside the 15-yard line.
Clint, trying to get these younger kids that are helping us out on the scoreboard and play clock. I learned a few things with the play clock on when you actually reset it to 25 or 40. And
right.
Some of it I knew. I just didn't know all of it.
Ooh, Dawson makes one miss. There's
There
that
you go.
contact we're
There
talking
it is.
about at the 5. He didn't shy away from that. He's going to be out at the 2.
Oh, that last plant with that last leg to try to run somebody over just barely got out of bounds.
Good 13-yard gain there by Dawson.
Ball on the 3-yard line.
Tell you what, Clint, our offensive line's doing a good job opening up some holes for the skill guys, and they're making the most of it.
Well, I was in the locker room a little bit before they come out and talked to Antonio and Bert.
You gave them some inspiring words?
I gave them some inspiring words, and they replied with some inspiring words. And so I knew they were going to be ready to roll.
That's good. Bert was going to be ready.
Clayton takes that handoff, makes the man miss, and takes it in for the touchdown. Clayton Roach for the Cherokee touchdown with 2:13 to go in the first quarter.
Great start for the Chiefs. 2 touchdowns. Still 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. So, obviously, Coach Schombacher's got a good game plan on offense, and the players are executing that, and the Chiefs are just doing everything they got to do.
Yeah, I think that game plan is we're going to do this.
Try to
come
stop us.
Yeah,
Yep.
Exactly.
As Adley would say, jinx, show me a coat.
Jinx. Once again, they hold us on the conversion. So, 2:13 to go in the first quarter. Cherokee leads Coyle 12-0, and we're gonna pay the bills, Coach.
Pay the bills. All right, see you in a bit.
We work with apartments and residential properties all over Oklahoma. Give us a call today to schedule your repair.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
So you want to create your future? Discover a path worth traveling down? Find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled...
Burt set the kickoff again for us here. Once again, he's been about as steady as they come on kickoff. And he boots it again. It's going to get down. Died about the 12.
He put a little backspin on that.
He did put a little backspin on it.
Golf swing. We do have some laundry on the field. I will definitely assume this is going to be coming back as Coyle crosses midfield into Cherokee territory.
Regardless of whether they're a hold or not, we didn't have very good containment here on our side of the field.
Yeah, we got
get sucked into no man's land there, kind of in the middle of the field.
Yeah, our gunner and our side on closest to us here in the press box all got pinched inside, and when the Coyle runner decided to kick it back outside, we weren't there. So
holding is the call on. Oh, block in the back. On the Blue Jackets.
Very fortunate for the Chiefs because they were not as sound, as Clint said, on the return as we have been the last few weeks. Just got to stay focused. Obviously, you get a couple touchdowns. Sometimes you can tend to kind of let off the gas and just expect things to be easy and get done. But you got to stay focused and keep it work.
Coyle looking for a little more success this drive. That last drive, they just went straight backwards. Handoff out to number 10 as he gets out. Hunter Wimpy played that perfect, set the edge there, and number 10 there, Carson Hawk, he had to cut that back in, but we had that pursuit, inside out, and just about got a block in the back call there on number 40 for Coyle. You got to kind of learn how to bait them a little bit sometimes.
Yes.
As a corner or
For
something.
sure.
Maybe do an old LeBron flop, fall down.
I'm actually glad to see nobody do that. So, but I get your point. Clint, I'm a little surprised, which I kind of know this is what Coyle does, but Coyle runs a lot of double tight stuff.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised because, when we played him it's probably been 6-7 years ago.
A little pass
10.
interference on Gavin there. He just a skosh early.
Yep. Nephew was a hair early. He made a great play on the ball, just a little early.
Yeah, he was aggressive. He loved it, Yeah, I forgot to mention you earlier. I said that the elder coach Schombacher and Coach Weavy would have remembered that game 9 years ago. But you were there as well on the sidelines.
Yep, the game had to get moved from Friday to Saturday.
Because of the ice storm.
Yep, and it was still pretty cold, but it wasn't near as bad as it was Friday. They're at, I think it's Shelby Stadium, Enid.
DeBruce Shelby.
DeBruce, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep.
So, obviously, the Blue Jackets ended on top on that one. But ended a good season for the Chiefs.
Hawk on the carry, going to get about 1 yard. You can hear the honk out in the background for the
yes, you can.
For our State 1-Act kids leaving out from over there at the high school parking lot. So once again, Coach Paris, 1-Act crew, you guys go get them. Good luck.
Break a leg.
Break a leg. 2nd and 9.
Ooh, we got a little pass here. Short. Got to close out a little.
We kind of got hung up a little bit there, and I think a little confused as to who had who, but
Yeah, it looked like Tony was sucked in just a little bit. Gavin was taking the seam route by the tight end. And, the ball was caught about 3 yards in front of Tony, and you just didn't see that explosion to come up and make a play. It was more a kind of sit and wait and catch. And I honestly, from up here, it looked like Coyle got the first, but we couldn't tell if he stepped out of bounds or what happened there. So
we have the end of the first quarter, and Cherokee leads Coyle 12-0. And we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
This back-to-school season, give your home the connection it deserves with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Experience the power of Wi-Fi 6 technology for smoother streaming, gaming, and learning. And with the Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app, managing your home network is a breeze. Choose from multiple.
Back with you. Cherokee leads Coyle 12-0. Start of the second quarter. Coyle from their own 44-yard line. The handoff to Hawk out around the edge. He gets a block. He's going to get about
5, 6.
He's going to get about 6-7 yards on that carry.
Clint, the Chiefs were very fortunate there. Coyle did a great job walling off the defensive line and the linebackers. Hunter was being blocked by the receiver, and Gavin had a clear shot from the safety position, and I think he just dove a little too early.
Had a little bit of ground to make up, too, there on that.
Yeah, he did, and when he missed, if that Coyle runner right there could have cut back pretty smooth, he might have scored.
1st and 10 from the Cherokee 48. Give to Hawk. He bounces it out. He's going to get about 3 yards on the carry.
Yeah. Coyle's got something going right here. So
Hawks, Coach Cooper's found something he likes, and
it's a lot of quick stuff.
Yeah, very quick.
It's not
no
slow
shotgun.
developing.
Yeah, no, everything's close. Even their shotgun's pretty close to the left.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of the Coach Kramer days.
Yeah.
I know all about that, so I can talk about it. A lot of double tight with the wing and just handing the ball and having an extra blocker.
Same play, other side right there.
Linebacker got a little too deep. I know he didn't give up a ton of yards, only ended about a yard, but our linebacker got caught being a little too deep there, or it probably would have been a loss.
Hey, if she's listening, want to give a shout out to May Nevels. May had hip surgery today, so she is. We hope everything went well for May and that get her back and get her healed up. So.
Yeah, prayers to you, May, and family for taking care of her. The only unfortunate thing is I can't make fun of her anymore about having a bad hip.
Yep. What do we got here? Timeout, Coyle.
Timeout, Coyle, 9:50 to go here in the second quarter. So we're going to pay the bills real quick. We'll be right back.
Plans with symmetrical speeds for lightning fast uploads and downloads. Get your family school ready with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Sign up today at gopioneer.com.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. delivering measurable results for
3rd and 5 for the Blue Jackets. And Gavin came in like a missile. I'm telling you, dude, there isn't anybody that gets lower and wraps up that we've seen play football this year than Gavin. And he's done it since he was a little kid.
Yep, he's had to. Not
yeah,
a
for
super
no bigger
big
than
kid.
he is, he's had to figure out how to do it. So, folks, if you want to teach your small and stature kids how to tackle, watch some Cherokee film and watch what Gavin Guffey does. Fourth and 5 here.
Yep, just under 5 maybe. It's a long 4 at least. Little pass here. I thought it was going to be a fake. Oh, got a flag. We did stop him short.
We did stop him short. Either
probably
way,
not going to matter unless it's on us for some
they run him out of bounds at the 40.
There is a flag on the play. He was knocked that down short of the line of gain. Allison with the push out.
Coyle does not have a 21 on their roster.
You are correct. We have number 20 Hayden Reese and 22 James Lackey, but no 21.
Holding is the call against the Blue Jackets. That penalty will be
Clinton basketball. That'd be a technical foul.
Yes, it would.
Well, the penalty was on Coyle. Obviously, it was declined, so the Chiefs will take over turnover on downs. So the Chiefs will start at their own 40-yard line. Good field position.
I'd like to see Cherokee just bust one right here.
Yeah, this feels like a time to take a shot.
Dawson gets out, gets about 5. I think they're going to give him about 5 yards on the carry.
Dawson being able to take off and run from the shotgun formation. It's kind of pick or choose. Do you want to go 4 yards here or 6 yards here? So
yeah.
Obviously, those are pretty good options for the Cherokee offense. Man, Clint, we got a beautiful day.
Oh, man.
Wind is slightly blowing, 62 degrees. It's beautiful out here. Oh, man.
We didn't block anybody on that play, and number 35, Landon Dobbs, the senior D lineman, he blew that jet sweep up.
Yeah, somebody definitely missed their assignment on the blocking scheme there. And
he's the same one that blew up both of our 2-point conversion plays, I believe.
Looks like we're going to have timeout Cherokee.
7:53 to go in the second quarter. Cherokee's going to take a timeout. Coach going to get in their ear a little bit after that one, I think.
Yeah. Well, Clint, we got a shout out to give. We talked about him earlier, so his ears must have been burning. He works here just east of here, about 30, 35 minutes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I remember I was bragging about him being able to run pro right jet 16 swab.
Oh,
well, one of them's on the sideline, so you know who the other one is.
Little Tanner Bowman.
Yeah.
Tebow.
Palm Creek Hunter football coach, Tanner Bowman, Cherokee alum. We'd like to give a shout out to you for listening to us. The Palm Creek Hunter Panthers played Coyle early in the year. I believe he won.
Victorious.
Yeah,
yes.
Roughly 34-8, 34-6, something like that. So
he's a numbers guy, so he'll check us on that, I'm sure.
So pretty glad he's sitting here listening to us. I know he's still.
I mean, what else is there to do at
noon? That's right.
Noon on a Friday, eat a little lunch, probably some greasy Steves from Palm Creek.
Yeah.
And watch some Cherokee football.
Honestly, probably the only thing he has to do is whatever Bailey tells him.
He's laughing and shaking his head right now.
Oh, for sure.
Man, I tell you what, there, number 35, Landon Dobbs, for Coyle. We got to get some stuff figured out there, some combos or whatever there between Burt and Antonio. They got to get that figured out because he straight blew that up.
I imagine that's probably what the timeout led to. Looked like Hunter actually.
If Dawson could have got that pitched off to Clayton, holy cow, that would have been. I thought Hunter cut it in a little quick.
I actually don't think you saw it, Clint. That looked like it might have been the Timberlake special because Tony went on a reverse, but we didn't hand it off. I don't know if it was supposed to be a fake or what. So I'd be prepared to maybe see that again here in the second
I don't know.
half.
I was watching Hunter in motion there, and he just
got some laundry on the field here on 4th down as the Chiefs were trying to punt.
What do we got?
The way Coyle's going to the sideline, I'm going to assume they're going to use a timeout, make sure they have the right personnel on the field. Yep. Timeout, Coyle. So we'll take a quick break and be right back.
20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Back to play, 4th down, 8 yards to go for the Chiefs.
He's going to tell you to 25 seconds.
Cherokee's going to go for it.
Okay, never mind. I didn't do that on purpose.
And we did not get it. Cherokee went for it and only got about 3. Cherokee's going to turn over on downs.
You know, one reason for Coach Schumbacher and the Chiefs going for that is the Chiefs' defense has been pretty solid so far. I think he feels like they can get a stop and not have to worry about it too much. And
I was going to suggest a fake punt there, but we just went for it. So we've done a pretty good job of containing them so far. So I think Coach felt like that might have been a good spot to do that. So.
Coyle starts this possession in Cherokee Chief territory at the 46. Ooh, got a pass. Getting some pressure, throw it up. Looks like, threw it out of bounds. Got out of the tackle box and threw it out of bounds, so that way didn't take a big loss. Chiefs secondary did a great job.
Thus far, Coyle, even though, they've gave up 2 touchdowns, Coyle's defense is playing much better than their offense.
Oh, yes.
They've been they're kind of giving us fits there on the defensive side of the ball. So 2nd and 10, 7-11 to go. Ooh, 7-11. There we go. The handoff to Hawk. Good pursuit there by the Chiefs, stretching it out, and they're gonna get him for about an 8-yard loss.
Yeah, great tackle. Declan Lucas did a great job stretching it out, and then when he tried to reverse field, Declan kind of dove and ran right through his legs. So tremendous play by the senior right there. Our pursuit defensively, Clint, so far has been tremendous.
He thought about cutting that back, but Aiden was bearing down on him as Antonio and Joel and then we're stretching it out. So
we sent both linebackers.
Oh, we got lucky right there.
Aiden Hall got a hand up and deflected the pass, or they were going to gain at least 10 or 11 right there.
They had a guy wide open on that one. 4th and 17 now.
Yep. He tried to throw it right over the linebackers that were both blitzing and right in front of the safety. And Gavin more than likely probably would have got the tackle, but it would have been anywhere from an 8 to 12-yard gain.
They're going to go for it here.
I'm a little surprised here.
4th and 17.
Oh, great job right there.
Going nowhere. Tate Allison. Good pursuit from the backside there by Clayton, and Tate finished him off over there on the sideline. Great job there by the guys. So the Chiefs are going to take over at the Coyle 47-yard line.
We gained yards, even though we punted.
Yeah.
From possession to possession, offensively, we gained yards right there. I believe Coyle, I said, started at the 46, so the Chiefs technically gained 7 yards of field position and didn't even have the ball.
I love you math guys.
Dawson takes the snap, got a handoff to Tony Macias, and he could be gone. It's going to be close.
Tony going to get drugged down there after. Oh, we had a little
late laundry.
Little late laundry there with Burt.
Number 40, Elijah Sims, chased him down and pulled him down. So it was a good tackle by Elijah. Excessive blocking. What movie?
That's The Blind Side.
Yes, sir. Great job, Clint.
He says, well, what's the flag on? He goes, I don't know. Excessive blocking?
Where were you taking him?
To the bus. So let's see what the call is here.
Personal foul.
Personal foul on Coyle.
Don't really know what that personal foul was. I almost wondered, Clint, if we went to go block this safety or somebody.
Burt was downfield blocking.
And they just hit us low,
yep.
Which you're obviously not allowed to do. So, benefits to Cherokee. We're going to tack on 15 more yards for the play. The Chiefs will have first down at the 14-yard line. 13-yard line, beg your pardon.
Yep. Take advantage of this short field, punch one in.
You know, Clint, I like this formation right now against Coyle. We call it Titan.
Yep.
It's, Tennessee is when the ends are split, but a double tight with the both backs on each side. And I'll tell you what, Weir had some huge holes.
Clayton just ran over that kid.
Yep, just ran over the attention.
I bet that quarterback doesn't come up to make a play on him again.
No.
Clayton just laid him out.
Yep. The initial tackler tried to come up, and Clayton's big and strong legs, and he just kept trucking and just kept all the way to the end zone. So
another one of those kids that looks for contact instead of avoiding it.
Yes. So the Chiefs take the lead, 18-0, 6:05 left to go here till halftime. Now we have the 2-point conversion. Same formation, Titan. I'm going to guess the same play, but the other direction. Nope. Going to have a quarterback lead. Dawson bounces outside, makes a good move, crosses the goal line,
we're
but
going to get a holding call. Holding on the Chiefs. So we're going to back them up, do it again.
Obviously, Coyle will accept the penalty and back us up and have to come up with something different. All right, Clint, here's the chance. Here's an opportunity. You might run that play and throw that reverse in.
Yeah.
Or you just might throw some and have Dawson put the ball in the air. We haven't had to do that much today. What, one pass maybe?
2 attempts, 1 completion.
Okay. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So Chiefs will try to get their 2-point try from the 13 or 14. Looks like 13. Obviously, it starts at the 3-yard line, 10-yard penalty, right?
Yeah, once again, I love you math guys.
Like to see Tony on a post or maybe a port. Nope. Here we go. A little jet motion. Oh, wow. We have a couple guys open. Joel Parker.
Joel and Tate both wide open.
Yes, they were.
They ran that play. I saw them run that play several times in warm-ups. They ran it, then re-ran it. So
that poor safety, he had to make a choice. He was caught in the middle of them, and whichever one he chose, he was probably going to be unsuccessful because Dawson was going to be able to throw it right to the other one. So great play call by Coach Schombacher, and Dawson executed the throw to perfection, and Joel saw it in and secured it.
Coach Cooper over there right now trying to get an explanation from the White Hat as to probably what exactly that 15-yard penalty was all about that Coyle got after the end of Tony's long run there.
Oh, no doubt. You know that's what it's got to be about. So, because if he didn't see it, he needs an explanation so he can make sure he can tell his players. So, that way it won't happen again. Good learning moment for the young man. Whatever did happen.
I would say 15 yards on Coyle for arriving late. Sorry.
Is that too soon?
I had to. Is it too soon? Too soon? Sorry.
Yeah. Well, the Chiefs tack on their first 2-point in 3 tries. That's something we have been pretty good with here recently. So credit to Coyle for stopping us twice and only allowing one of the 3 2-point conversions, because you know as well as I do, Clint, those are pretty important.
Oh,
Especially
yeah.
when you talk about 3 of them being as worth as the same as a touchdown.
Especially when if it's a close game, it's you gotta make those.
Right now the Chiefs are in full control.
That ball took a weird bounce. Number 21, who once again is not on the roster. We don't know who he is. Hit him at about the 30.
Yep, Joel Parker got him corralled.
He wasn't going anywhere.
And one good thing about Joel right there, sometimes when you start seeing tacklers start spinning the runner, you're afraid they're going to slam him down, and Joel didn't do it. So he had some good composure there, and hopefully the Chiefs right here can continue their dominance on the defensive side of the ball. Clint, we've talked about the last 2 or 3 weeks. We've talked about how sometimes we've been bending but not breaking. But there hasn't been just a whole lot of bend today. Coyle had one pretty good drive where they moved the football, but then it quickly got shut down.
6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Cherokee leads 20-0. Hand off to Hawk. He's going to get a couple.
Clint, when they
Joel right on him on that one.
Yeah, when they run that formation right now, for us, I think they're a little predictable because they keep going to the wing side.
Yes.
So I keep waiting for the counter of that play, whether the quarterback fakes a handoff and they run a trap back the other direction, or try to hit a tight end on an out, or maybe a quick seam route over the middle once our secondary guys are trying to bite up.
Yeah, they're bunching us in pretty tight there. They might be looking to pop one on us. Here they kind of motion Hawk out.
Here you go. There's your counter. But, man, the Chiefs read it extremely well.
We were ready for it.
Joel Parker in there with the tackle. I don't even know if the runner even saw Joel, because Joel was right behind him like he followed him the whole way in.
He's going to lose a yard on that.
Joel's been a little everywhere today, which I know is a pretty common theme. A lot of time defensively we talk about Joel and Tate being everywhere, being in the linebacker position. Which credit to our defensive line. Those guys aren't expected to make as many tackles. They're supposed to keep people off the linebackers so our speed guys can make the plays.
Yep.
And Joel and Tate have done a great job of that.
There they go, motion Hawk out again. They're going to throw it back to him, a little tunnel screen.
Yep.
And Cherokee had it snuffed out.
I think that was Hunter Wimpy.
Yeah.
That was a big stick by Hunter. If it wasn't Hunter, I apologize. But whoever it was made a big hit, and that receiver dropped immediately. Well, Clint, what do you think here? We're expecting a little bit of a trickery?
It looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah. Number 10 is motioned out of the backfield sometime, and I think he's going to pull up and pass it, but it's our defensive line has just stretched it out so well and pushed them back where they just couldn't go forward. We will have a pass here. Clayton's in there.
That's
held. A hold.
Yeah.
Immediately. You see 3 officials throw their laundry out on the field, so that will be a hold on Coyle, but that was 4th down, so it will be declined by Coach Schombacher, and the Chiefs will take over in Coyle territory.
The quarterback for Coyle, he saw the 3 flags, and he just threw the ball out of bounds.
He was like, yep, see ya. So great pursuit by Clayton right there. He's been in that backfield all night long.
Especially on the last 2 4th down plays. Got a lot of pressure on the quarterback there for us.
Yes, he has. All afternoon. Obviously, it's not night.
That's right. Be nice for the Chiefs to get one here before half.
Plenty of time to do it. 3:35 left until halftime. Chiefs take over at the 42-yard line in Coyle territory.
Cherokee's going to get the ball back after half.
Chiefs are in full control of this one so far.
Little shoestring tackle there by Hawk on Schombacher. Going to get about 3 yards on the carry.
Clint, I'd like to see us get about 4 or 5 right here, make it 3rd and short, very manageable, and maybe try to take a shot, knowing that if you do go to 4th down, it's very minimal yardage to gain for the first. Try to keep this secondary honest.
Absolutely.
Little shotgun pro formation.
Give it to Roach. He kind of slides through there and gains a couple. Going to give him another 2 or 3 on that.
That was pretty good initial penetration right there by Coyle, and somehow Clayton found a way to kind of slither his way and get a couple extra yards.
Clayton did a good job of making himself skinny there, getting through the line.
Yes. Dawson had a little hook and ladder action. We did pitch it, so that should have been a live ball, and
it's going to be.
Tate did recover it.
It was coming.
It was. That was almost executed.
We
by
tried
the
to run that at Ringwood, I think. I saw Tate go out. I just had a feeling it was coming, but
the pass was from Dawson to Tony Macias on a little curl route. He caught it and was in the motion to pitch it as he got hit. And as long as it went, they're calling it incomplete pass. So he never fully had possession, which obviously wouldn't have led to an opportunity for the pitch, for the ladder.
I like the call.
I love it. Be aggressive. Give them something that's a little unexpected. Also, the kids get to have a little bit of fun.
I prefer Coach Schumbacher look at us from the sideline and give us the old hook and ladder signal, you know.
Little Varsity Blues. That's the second time we've referenced this movie today. As, you know, we talked about your son and a few of the other boys.
They killed it, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Halloween costumes.
Tony takes the handoff. We are not going to get the first down, only going to get a couple on the run.
You know, that was a high IQ play for Tony. As he was trying to get wrapped up, he actually extended his arm out, not knowing where the sticks were, hoping that maybe that extra yard would have gave the Chiefs a first down. So, no harm, no foul for the Chiefs. Coyle will take over at their own 35. I think the Chiefs right here, don't be comfortable. Let's continue our defensive dominance of the first half. Still plenty of time to get an opportunity to have the ball back here right before halftime.
Hawk just lowers his head, gets it out for about a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, I think a couple of the Cherokee Chief defenders tried to tackle with their shoulder pads instead of a little form tackle.
Off the ball carrier.
You guys that can hear us, Clint and I would love to hear where you guys are at listening to us today. We hope you are listening. We hope you're able to have the sound on if you are at work.
If not, tell your boss. I gotta turn this up. We gotta be able to listen.
That's all right. But please let us know if you are listening. Let us know where you're at, especially if you're out of state, out of town. We would love to hear from you.
Coyle bobbled that snap. Kind of bobbled the handoff there to Hawk. He's going to get a couple more yards on the carry.
You know, Clint, I think right here, if they don't get it and they don't run this clock down, as long as it's not 4th and short, I think you might want to call timeout.
Yeah.
Because I think
they're taking their sweet time getting up to the line.
Yep. If Tony's able to field a punt with his speed, you never know. We do have a timeout, just not sure which side yet. It is Coyle. So that will be their final timeout of the half with 1:13 to go. We'll take a really quick break and be right back.
Surface Experts is your one-stop shop for all of your hard surface damage. If you have a scratch, chip, crack, burn mark, or hole, we can handle it. We repair all types of hard surfaces, including stone and laminate countertops, wood, and LVP.
Back with you. Minute 13 to go in the first half. Cherokee leads Coyle 20-0. Going to be a 3rd and short here for Coyle. They just used their last timeout. Motion out number 21, whoever he is, because he's not on there. Going to run a little reverse to him.
Antonio! Oh,
but there's going to be a penalty on it. He makes a couple miss, but we're going to get him for a loss. But there's going to be a penalty there on the Blue Jackets.
Clock does stop.
Clock
59
stops.
seconds. Either way, if I'm Coach Schombacher, if the ball did go down in play, I'm calling a timeout.
It's a holding on Blue Jacket. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Just to see if he can save any time. Because at this point, you know Coyle is going to let that clock run down for at least
Block in the
40
back.
seconds.
Declined. 4th down, and then Coach Schombacher is going to take the timeout.
No doubt about it. Great call.
That's going to be Cherokee's 3rd and final timeout.
Now, the defense has to do their job. With Coach Schombacher try to save some time for the offense if they're able to get a stop. They've got to make sure to not let them get this 7 or 8 yard 4th down opportunity.
Open this door. Open this door a little bit. This window. Let a little air in. There we go. That little breeze coming in feels good. You know, kind of what they had working best was that little tight formation, that little wing tight formation. You know, that little run, that little off tight end run that they were doing left and right, but they've kind of gone away from that. Might be, well, they're coming back to it here. Don't have Hawk in the backfield. They've had him in. It's going to be a pass, a little screen pass.
Ooh, they got an opportunity. They are not going to get it.
They're not going to get it.
Honestly, it's pretty well defended.
Tony did a good job of recovering there and getting out.
Yeah, because it was 2-on-1 against Tony. So great job by Tony holding his ground and forcing the Coyle runner out of bounds.
52 seconds here. Coach Guffey, what are you going to do?
I'm definitely trying to take a shot down the field right here. Or something, maybe a quick out, get out of bounds. Oh, little curl and go, and oh, he had him. Just barely put a little too much air on it, but I like the shot. I like the aggressiveness.
You know, Tony. Tony, is one of our best receivers. But one thing that Tony does that slows him up a little bit is on those balls is he will run with that arm out.
Oh yeah.
Instead of running and then coming out with them. So
yep.
sometimes that you wouldn't think that would hinder you much, but sometimes it does a little bit. So
yeah. Well,
Dawson put a little mustard on that, but reaching with your arms while you're running going to slow you down just a skosh.
For sure. We got trips open, Clint. Haven't seen that. Oh wow. Great
Tony
comeback
goes down and makes that catch
for Tony. That was great maneuvering back for him. The Chiefs hurry to the line. Gonna clock it. So, great game management, time management there for the Cherokee Chiefs. Hurry up, got reset. Dawson clocked it to stop the clock. Still 28 seconds to go.
Did a good job getting up there because he got knocked on his butt.
Yes, he did. That's what I was gonna say. I was really surprised he even got it off because those two ends just ran right by our guards and They could have headhunted on Dawson, and instead they were worried about jumping up trying to deflect the pass. And they're bringing the heat. Dawson's going to get sacked. Oh, he just gets it off.
Uh-oh.
And that kid wasn't even touched. He just had a straight shot at Dawson, even though Dawson was running towards us and away from the defender. He could never see him and just never knew. You know, as a quarterback, it's really hard when you're rear back to throw and you get hit and you get yanked in a different direction that you normally weren't going to go. So I feel the pain there.
Dawson getting up a little slow after that hit. Took a pretty good hit there from 44. Yeah. He had a beat on him there.
You know, Coyle ran that screen on us on 4th down. I think that's something we need to do in the second half because I think they're sending a lot of heat because I think it's 4-on-3 right now, and we can't. There's always one we can't block. Yep, they did it again, and looks like they're going to get either roughing the passer or it's going to be intentional grounding. And I'm going to guess intentional grounding because there's not a receiver anywhere near where the ball went. The play looked worse than it was because
we didn't block anybody.
Dawson got smoked. But unfortunately, it's not the line's fault. There's 3 guys. They can't block 4. And Dawson took 2 big hits right there, and he's definitely got to be feeling it.
So the Chiefs have an intentional grounding penalty. Dawson took 2 good hits there. Bryce pulled him out. We put Tony in at quarterback. So we're going to have 4th and halfway to Ingersoll.
Tony's going to take off and run. And I thought he was going to cut back right there, Clint.
Tony could have cut that up the middle, and it was nothing but real estate.
Definitely a lot of green. So the Chiefs will turn over on downs. Only 15 seconds to go. I'd be pretty surprised if Coyle does anything except take a knee right here or just a simple run straight ahead. And if you get lucky and bust one, you do. But if not, no harm, no foul. They're going to drop back, trying to throw something deep. Oh, Hunter's got a chance. Oh, Coyle receiver turned into a little bit of a defender there and kind of swiped down on the ball and made sure Hunter didn't get interception.
Would have been his 4th or 5th on the year, I believe.
Still 7 seconds to go here till halftime, so Coyle will line it up and run another play. You know, Clint, I think most of the half, the Chiefs obviously have still dominated. We've just got a little sloppy here in the second quarter, but Coyle has too.
We talked earlier about the difference in Coyle's offensive and defensive sides of the ball, and their defense has been really aggressive, and it's given us fits here on the last couple drives.
Yes. Ooh, got a little pass. The Chiefs have it perfectly covered. So we had a quick little handoff to number 1, Tyree Lancaster. He spread it out, then they try to hit, I'm guessing a tight end on a corner route. But we had Hunter underneath, and Gavin was over the top. And so he was sandwiched and didn't really have an opportunity to catch the ball. So great job by the secondary of the Cherokee Chiefs. And, of course, 1 second left. We're going to have to talk to Aiden down there. Aiden, really? 1 second?
Come on, man.
Just kidding, of course. Aiden's just being an honest man.
Here we go. 1 second to go in the half.
Clayton's got a free shot. Another screen. Ball's caught by number 40, Elijah Sims, and immediately brought down. So, pretty good half for the Cherokee Chiefs. Obviously, it's always good when you are up 20-0. Defense has done a great job. Offense has had some good moments, had some bad moments, and that's part of every game. But pretty proud of the way they played. They executed the game plan to give this lead. Just need to try to maybe finish the half a little bit better. So I'm sure they'll get some of that straightened out here at halftime with some adjustments and get ready for the second half.
Absolutely.
So, Clinton, I'll be back. We'll talk to you a little bit before the half starts back up. We have now 14 and a half minutes till halftime. I bet we'll be back here in roughly 10 minutes. So about 1:13, 1:15, we'll be back live. So come back and join us here in the second half. I'd love to have you.
Okay. Yep.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
This back-to-school season, give your home the connection it deserves with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Experience the power of Wi-Fi 6 technology for smoother streaming, gaming, and learning. And with the Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app, managing your home network is a breeze. Choose from multiple plans with symmetrical speeds for lightning-fast uploads and downloads. Get your family school-ready with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Sign up today at gopioneer.com.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Surf Air.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
This back-to-school season, give your home the connection it deserves with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Experience the power of Wi-Fi 6 technology for smoother streaming, gaming, and learning. And with the Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app, managing your home network is a breeze. Choose from multiple plans with symmetrical speeds for lightning-fast uploads and downloads. Get your family school-ready with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Sign up today at gopioneer.com.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Surface.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
This back-to-school season, give your home the connection it deserves with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Experience the power of Wi-Fi 6 technology for smoother streaming, gaming, and learning. And with the Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app, managing your home network is a breeze. Choose from multiple plans with symmetrical speeds for lightning-fast uploads and downloads. Get your family school ready with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Sign up today at gopioneer.com.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Surface Repair.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just...
Welcome back, Squirtle fans. I'm a couple of minutes late from what we said.
How'd you say that without sounding winded?
I am a little winded, I won't lie. That was a long walk.
Man.
We have 2 minutes left till the start of the second half. The 15 minutes has ran out, and then we have put on the extra 3 minutes. So, I wish we had some scores to talk about, Clint, but obviously nobody else is playing at this time.
I wish. You know, we talk about people that are a long ways away. Coach Farmer, instead of just listening to us on Squirtle, he keeps snapping me for the score. Like, all you got to do is, you know, he's just driving around now since he's farming. He could just turn it on and listen to us.
He could. Old farmer. Quite the character. Still waiting on somebody out of state to tell us that they are listening to us. So please message us.
And by the way, you don't win anything special except a little airtime recognition.
That's right.
That's it.
We got, I don't know if it's Letitia Nelson. She is listening. She is here in town at work, so she's not quite at the game, but she is listening, probably watching a little bit. So glad she's here watching, listening. Chiefs are getting the football put up on the tee here. We're about to start here in the second half. Clint, you lied to us.
Yeah, I thought we were getting the ball. I wasn't paying attention. My bad.
Hey, at least
Burt
you're
put
willing
his
to
foot in
admit
that one. It's down to about the 5. Hawk takes it at the 7. Got a block in the back.
Yep, Joel did get a little nudge. Nothing,
And they missed it.
nothing too extensive, but definitely could have been called.
Once
But that's
again,
okay.
the kid that we don't know who it was blocked in the back. 21. We still don't know who that is.
It'll be first down and 10 for the Blue Jackets.
Coyle start first and 10, about the 22-yard line.
27-yard line.
11:50 to go here until the end of the third quarter.
That's all?
Yep. No Antonio Banderas here on the sideline. He hasn't played as much on the defensive line this week. He has been a little banged up, so limiting his reps is probably a good decision on the coaching staff's part. And obviously the way our defense has been playing, I think that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, give him and Burt a rest here. Gonna give Hawk about 3 yards on the carry there.
The secondary, we have 24, Hunter Wimpy, number 6, Tony Macias, and number 10, Gavin Guffey at the safety position. Linebackers are Tate Allison and Joel Parker. The defensive line, we got Declan Lucas, Aiden Hall, and Clayton Roach.
Tony trying to rip that ball out of the hands of Hawk there.
Yeah, he looked like he was straight reaching for the ball the whole time instead of going up there and making a stick. Have about 3rd and 3 for the Blue Jackets for a first down. You know, Clint, we need a big play. We need something with some action here. It's been kind of...
Something's been a little blah.
Yeah, it has. A little blah is
I'm hoping we can get that on the offensive side of things because
for sure.
Coach Schumbacher and the boys...
Wow, he's still running. That was not a very good job by the Cherokee defense right there.
No, not at all.
Coyle just took the snap, ran forward, quarterback, and he crossed, got the 3 yards easy, and then it was like everybody just thought there was a pile, so the play was over, and he got an extra 7 or 8 yards. He is, quarterback is a little gimpy. Number 3, Joshua Amaro, sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Big game for them, so.
That's just a simple little quarterback sneak, and he just kind of got in there with the big boys, and I'm not sure we knew where he was.
Yeah, just a pretty easy blocking assignments for Coyle. Just base blocks, straight ahead. Quick handoff to number 10 up the middle, but the Chiefs closed it down pretty quick. Declan Lucas was in there at first, and I believe it was Joel Parker and Hunter Wimpy that finished him off.
It'll move the Blue Jackets across midfield. The Chiefs 49.
Got a little bit more than I thought there, Clint. That was a solid 3.5 yards.
Yeah, you know, they're not doing anything real fancy. We ought to get that figured out. They're pretty much running the same play left to right with just a few little wrinkles in it, you know, every once in a while. So
hopefully we're not going to start the half here flat. Just kind of knowing the game's kind of in control right now, so we need to get off our heels and get to going forward. And there we go. The defensive line got a little pressure in the backfield, and then Joel Parker just stepped up, and man, what a hit! Stuck him straight to the ground right away.
No gain. No gain on the carry there for Hawk. Going to be 3rd and 7.
No gain on the play.
It's like we're hearing echoes here, Clint.
Yeah.
Sounds like I'm hearing it from.
Oh, it's whistling through the mic on the. Hawk's going to take that handoff. He's going to get out for about 5 yards.
Yeah, the Chiefs
going to bring up
defense,
4th and short. We didn't get that strung out very good.
No, Chiefs defense was a little undisciplined there with our approach and our breaking down and trying to get a tackle. Do have a substitution. Number 70, Antonio Banderas, comes in, give Declan Lucas a little bit of a break. So solid 4 plays there. Get some fresh legs. Give Declan a chance to catch his breath, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him come in here after another 3 or 4 plays. Chiefs
Just
almost
about got us.
Yep, almost jumped, but they held strong. And
Coyle's going to take a timeout here with 7:45 to go in the 3rd quarter. Cherokee leads Coyle 20-0. We're going to take a timeout.
Like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
This back-to-school season, give your home the connection it deserves with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Experience the power of Wi-Fi 6 technology for smoother streaming, gaming, and learning. And with the Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app, managing your home network is a breeze. Choose from multiple plans with symmetrical speeds for lightning-fast uploads and downloads. Get your family school-ready with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Sign up today at gopioneer.com.
See what Coyle does here on 4th and 2 coming out of the timeout. Oh, little quick snap. Tried to catch us off guard, and it did not work. They stopped him.
Yeah,
he just kind of came walking up there all gingerly, and they snapped it quick, tried to caught us off guard, and Cherokee was waiting for it.
Good. I'm glad Chiefs were prepared there, well disciplined. Coyle might have gained half a yard at most, and they needed a solid 2.
Good job by the boys up front there.
Getting a little chilly there, Mr. Buckleman. Coach Buckleman, we need a tight end seam right here. It's wide open.
Tony takes that handoff, cuts it up, cuts it back, and he's going to be gone. Tony's going to take it to the house.
Touchdown, Cherokee!
56 yards.
I beat Boogie.
Jeff, you beat Boogie you beat him to it.
I'll tell you what, initially that play was supposed to go away from us, and Tony immediately saw a huge hole, so he chopped his feet, got his footing under him, and, man, he pushed back here with that cutback. And like I said, even before he got not even 2 yards down the field, I knew he was gone. With that speed.
Tony's really started running hard. He's run a lot harder this year than he did in years past. He's definitely matured a lot there in that area.
Oh, for sure.
Give to Clayton. They shot that. They almost had the handoff. I don't know. We've got to get something figured out there against that defense on the conversions, because they are blowing them up.
Yeah, Clint, it's never a good thing if you're in shotgun and as soon as you hand the ball to your running back, he's having to make a cut, left or right, with the guy in his face. So, Clint, I know we talked about this a little bit more at halftime when we weren't on air, but the offensive line, I'm gonna give them a little bit of leeway room, because I think Coyle's just sending more people than we have, and it's putting us in a bind. Obviously, they didn't on the touchdown run by Tony, but I think when it gets to obvious short yardage and right there on the 2-point conversion, they just sent one more than what we got, and they're guessing right.
Yeah, they have 22 and 35. They're they're a little smaller of stature than our offensive linemen, and they're using that speed they have to their advantage. They're just shooting a gap and getting in there.
Yep, which is great coaching by Coyle. They know what they're good at, and they're trying to take advantage of it. And I mean, that's what coaches are supposed to do. You're supposed to figure out what your kids can do. What's the best game plan for them and for the team, and Coyle's doing what they think is best. So props to them.
Alvarez, second kickoff for the Chiefs.
See if Boot gets her, or if Burt gets her booted down there again somewhere around the 5 or 10.
Odds are in his favor.
Kind of gets under that one. Going to be taken by Hawk, the up back at the 25. He's going to cut around and make a guy miss, but he's not going to get away from Tate Allison.
Off of return, stopped by Allison.
Yep, definitely had a couple of initial tacklers that just couldn't quite get him wrapped up, but Tate made the for sure tackle and got him down to the ground.
It'll be first down and 10. Blue Jackets will start out at their own 41-yard line for this drive.
Well, Clint, we've already it's already been half of the quarter.
Yeah,
things are going pretty fast. Number 40, Elijah Sims.
He busted outside there, going to get about 13 yards on the gain.
One of their biggest gains of the day for sure. Solid, 13, 14 yards?
They had him in the backfield there for no gain, and he was just able to bounce that outside and make a really good run out of what looked like was going to be nothing.
Still, Coyle continues to be double tight for now.
Give to Sims again, and he's not going anywhere that time.
Yeah, looked like Joel Parker shot that gap and was right behind him again, and basically just fell down on top of Sims.
Going to get him for a loss of 3.
Loss on the play. 2nd and 12.
Aaron says 2. I say 3.
Yeah, 2.5.
Going to round up.
I'm a math teacher. I like to be more precise.
2nd and 12. 5:56 to go.
Little play action pass and
played
great.
Beautifully by Hunter.
Yes, great play by Hunter right there. They tried to dump it. Little play action. The far tight end tried to run about a 2-yard out route, and I mean Hunter read it immediately. And as soon as that quarterback, after the fake handoff, Hunter was already coming up, and man, he just almost basically a swim move, but he was absolutely batting the ball down.
Half step quicker, and he's picking that ball off, and it might have
true.
been 6 because there wasn't anybody.
Yep, he would have been walking in from 50 yards out.
Yeah.
No, Clint, I know we've talked about it a whole bunch this year, especially after game 1, but the improvement and the comfortability that Hunter Wimpy has showed progression has just been awesome to watch. Oh,
and he's going to fumble. Aiden Hall's going to pick it up.
We need a big guy touchdown. Finish it off. He tries to stiff arm. Oh, just tackled inside the 10, but great play by Clayton Roach. Getting a sack fumble, and Aiden Hall quickly picks it up. You know, you always want the big man score, and he almost did it. Great play by the Cherokee defense.
Clayton Roach was right on top of him with the pressure there. Amaro fumbled the ball, and Aiden Johnny on the spot there.
Yeah. You know, Clint, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of surprised that quarterback didn't just drop down and say, I'm not going to extend this play. He's already got a beat on me, so. Got tied in formation again. Clayton bounces it outside. And I can't tell who quite came up and made a tackle.
Number
but
10,
Yep.
Hawk.
Great play by Carson Hawk.
Going to give him 2 on the carry.
You know, Clint, I know this
Hawk's
is,
kind of been the do-it-all for
he has.
for Coyle,
He's all
offense
over the
and
place.
defense.
Yep,
So
different positions, putting him in different spots to try to make plays.
he kind of gutsy like our number 10. You know, he's not much bigger than Gavin, but man, he plays hard.
Looks like we got flanker with Jet. Little Jet give. Good block by Clayton, and Tony gets to the outside, but they get him just short of the end zone. Probably
Clayton,
2-yard line.
you know, Clayton got out there and got a good block, but Clayton just put a shoulder into him. He's gonna have to get some hands on him a little bit there, and that might have let us spring that in.
Yeah, probably the difference. I will say one positive thing with like I said, Clayton, he did make contact. He did have his head on the right side,
Absolutely.
the correct side, which was the right side. And I think you're right. I think if he makes that contact like he did and just sticks with it, Tony's probably walking in. Great observation, Clint.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Little
Tony
fake here, probably. Yep. Dawson bounces outside, kind of on a quarterback boot. Oh, a late flag.
They're going to call holding on the Chiefs.
It looks like it might be on number 60, Cade Smith.
Touchdown, Schellenbacher.
The telltale is that he's coming out.
Yes.
And Antonio's going back in.
I thought a great play call by Coach Schellenbacher there. Obviously, they have to show that they're willing to step up for the first threat for the Jet handoff, and we countered it with a quarterback keep, and he should have been walking in the end zone like he did with no penalty. But unfortunately, got our hands in the wrong spot, didn't get where we needed to be. Might just be as simple as footwork issue, but
personal foul. Oh, they're saying he
tripped him.
Yep.
See, I didn't see that. Yeah, that's a big one. Because we had 3rd and 3, and now we have a 3rd and 18. Man.
If I'm Bryce, I run that same play right now that we ran to Joel on the conversion.
Yeah.
Not the same. Had
the corner and the post. Right?
Yeah, you know, Tate just came out, but you could run it with Hunter. But
yeah, I like to just more of a. We always called it like a bend pass.
Yep.
You fake that play action. You have that fullback run the out route, and then you have your tight ends running the post in the corner.
Dawson's going to move Clayton over, maybe a little protection on that side.
Yeah, they're bringing a little heat. Yep, Clayton did get some time. He's wide open.
Joel's wide open. Right out of that tight end spot, Joel's wide open.
It's about time Coach Baldwin listened to me and sent the tight end on a seam route. I told you it was wide open. Great throw by Dawson. That was right on the money. Looked like Dawson and Joel just out there playing catch, which is what it's supposed to be. So, and Clayton with a big block initially made some contact on that defensive end that was rushing in quickly on Dawson. He kind of stood him up, gave Dawson the extra second that he needed just to place it right in the breadbasket.
Yeah, beautifully thrown ball by Dawson there.
And Dawson was just throwing it. Wasn't trying to place it. He just let it go. Looks like a little speedo. Didn't quite work out. Dawson did try to throw it as a pass, which is obviously perfectly fine. But there was a guy right in his face. Looked like number 22, James Lackey. And he's coming up a little bit and shaking up, even though he was the one bringing the hit.
Yeah, he actually is on the roster.
Yes, he is.
We know who that kid is. So 5 minutes to go in the third. Cherokee leads Coyle 32-0. Bryce over there having a little talk with his quarterback.
Father-son talk.
Yep, little father-son talk.
It was Joel. I thought it was Cade the way he came out.
Our apologies.
Yeah, we saw a replay on the personal foul. One of our players just happened to get beat, and he stuck his leg out and got called for tripping. Even though he didn't trip the guy, the attempt was there. So,
Cade, we love you. We're sorry.
yep, wasn't you, Cade. You're good to go, man.
Coach Guffey owes you a pop when you get back to school. Dr. Pepper, probably, because that's what Coach likes to drink.
Yeah, as long as I can have one too.
Do you have a mini fridge in your room?
I do in my coach's office, but not in my classroom.
I'd have to have 2 mini fridges. Oh, Burt kicked a rocket down to the unnamed Coyle player, number 21. We don't know who he is. That ball hit him right in the chest.
He ended up being brought down by freshman number 12, Bryce Poe. So he was one of the Cherokee defenders that actually decided to wrap up and pull him down. I don't know if we're just trying to get a little flashy with our tackling, Clint, or if we're just doing a lot of reaching and being lazy.
Not using our arms.
Yeah, we got to do a little better job breaking down and then wrapping up, like you said.
So Cole's going to take over from their own 38. 1st and 10, 4:19 to go in the third quarter. The give to Hawk. I bet he's run. I think that kid's running with his eyes closed. Like he just lowers his head and he just kind of gets thin through there and just kind of goes with the flow and falls.
Yeah. Well, the good thing for him, I mean, it's a solid 3.5-yard gain, but they're just not getting to do it every play.
I think if you're on field level, I think that kid's running with his eyes closed. Hand off to Hawk again, and Joel Parker is there. He's going nowhere.
Yeah, he clogged it up. Also there was number 3, Clayton Roach. Clayton did a good job forcing the running back to Joel, and Joel just cleaned it up. Good teamwork there. Coyle's got to start taking some shots here before too long, don't you think, Clint?
They're going to have to do something because
they got a GT.
They're literally running the same play pretty much over and over. And
yep.
They try to reverse pass there at the end of the half, with the backup quarterback, but I don't think Hawk's going to get loose here.
Yeah, Clint, and I'm sure they've probably been doing this, and I just didn't notice it, but right there was pretty obvious. The right guard and right tight end both pulled, which we call a GT trap, and I thought maybe the quarterback kept it the way he kind of took off, but he just sold the fake really well. But yeah, I don't think Coyle can run these 3 plays, and then when we get to 4th and 7, 4th and 10, and then just finally deciding to throw the ball once.
Coyle made a quarterback change. Josiah Amaro is out of the game.
Yeah,
and they have brought in Tyree Lancaster, a freshman.
Clint, when we were talking about when they ran that quarterback sneak from the shotgun position earlier,
yeah,
and he got that extra yards, he came up. He was pretty gimpy. I don't know if
he's limping a little bit. I see him walking out to his teammates there.
Yeah, I don't know if he kind of got dead-legged in the thigh and maybe has a deep bruise there. Obviously, we hope it's nothing serious. But like I said, bringing a freshman in, I'm sure he's getting some valuable experience for his future, the rest of this year, and preparing for next year. What is their quarterback this year?
Junior.
Just a junior. So, well, you never know, because obviously in football, injuries happen all the time. Doesn't really matter what sport. So you got to have that next man up mentality sometimes. Obviously, it's not something you always want to talk about because you never want to see any kids getting hurt.
Don't want to have to get to that point.
Yeah, but obviously it's just something that always happens unless you are extremely fortunate and being lucky for it not to happen. So
Coyle took that timeout there with 2:04 to go in the third quarter. They're going to have one timeout left here in the second half. The freshman there at quarterback for Coyle is he's 5'8", 140. Coyle's going to go for it here, and there's going to be a penalty on the plate. It was going to be a throwback pass, and Tony didn't even see it.
Yeah, and I don't know if he stopped because of the whistle, so maybe we'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but who knows. But even the right tight end ran a corner route, and Gavin was a little bit behind, so he might have had two options. But you are right. I think that running back coming out of the backfield might have been running that wheel route right down the sideline.
Yeah, that quarterback handed that off on that little jet there or whatever, and he just wheeled it, and we didn't have anybody there.
Yeah. Fortunate for us, they false started, didn't even get a chance to run the play. Surely you don't run it again, right? Bad news, they're limited with what they can run with 4th and 15.
Tony's backing up a little bit. Same play.
Yep, it was. And Tony left him open again. Tony was running over the middle, and Coach Schombacher's definitely letting him know about it.
They just ran the same play.
Unfortunately, Gavin, or fortunately for us, Gavin would have had a chance to go over there and make a play to not allow the reception to be made. But Coyle guy threw it a little too wide, got out of bounds. So the Chiefs, again, first turnover on downs inside Coyle territory. So the Chiefs will start just inside the 35 at the 34-yard line. We have 1:56 left here in the third quarter. The score is 32-0 Cherokee. Clint, I'm going to say it again. I hope Bachman tells him to get back in that pro set and run a tight end seam, because I don't think they're going to cover it. Yeah, they're starting to bring everybody up. They're just starting to send more heat. Good run by Tony Macias there.
Tony was a shoestring away from breaking that for 34 yards.
Tony kind of looked like he was in the ballet there. He was just on his toes, dancing around and trying to find ways to keep moving forward, and he got a solid 5 yards on first down. I think a little play-action pass is going to really get Coyle biting hard.
They could almost run that same thing again. If Joel ran out there just like he was going to throw a little block and just head up the seam, it's going to be wide open.
I'm telling you, fake the play-action right here, get 40 to bite. Joel's right down the middle. Dawson bounces outside, shifts the ball to the outside. Going to be just short. He did get kind of thrown down a little bit out of bounds, but I don't think it was anything too extensive. I think we're going to be just short, Clint, maybe a yard. It's close. That's less than a yard.
Let's see what Kyle has to say.
Nope, fumble by the official.
Got a little popcorn. I should have ate that popcorn.
Yep. Got Brucey out there as officiating.
Gonna give him 4 3/4.
Clint, this is the perfect time to take a shot. 3rd and really, really short.
Yeah.
Maybe him just a little pop pass to the tight end. Come on, Coach Balkman, I have faith in you. Nope, we just run straight ahead. The high percentage play.
The old boring straight ahead play.
With the keeper, that is good enough for a Cherokee Chief. First down.
No, in all seriousness, no. Coach Schombacher's done a tremendous job with his play calling today. Coyle's been on their heels, it seems like, most of the day, unless they have a chance to have more there in the box and to send them and outnumber us on the offensive line. That's only been when we've been in obvious passing situations, which hasn't been very high today.
Give to Tony on the jet. He goes to cut it up, and 22, James Lackey. He was there waiting.
Yeah, that looks like it's probably going to be the last play of the third quarter. The bad deal is, even if Dawson would have kept it, that corner was sitting there waiting on Dawson, too.
Yep.
Telling you. We'll play action, throw it right down the middle.
Yep. So, into the third quarter, Cherokee leads Coyle 32-0, and we are going to take a commercial break. Definitely not going to recruit any of our cheerleaders. Can't even get a ball up to the booth. Gosh. Carson just looking at us.
I think that she can't quite see that far.
Clayton gets about, he's got about 5 on the carry there. Maybe 6.
Yep, got about 3rd and 3 remaining for the first down.
Clayton pretty much been held in check today. Our long runs have been, Tony has 1 of 43 and 1 of 56. Clayton's longest run today is 13 yards. Dawson's got a long of 13.
Yeah, Tony's definitely had the long runs today.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Got a pro formation. Little handoff up the middle, and Clayton, about lost that football. That was a great tackle by number 10, Carson Hawk.
12-yard gain there by
Clayton.
Yeah, I was writing. Sometimes when I'm statting here, when I start writing,
I knew what you were doing.
I stop mid-sentence or something.
That's what I'm here for. I'm the color man. I'm here to help.
Dynamite drop in, Monty.
Try. Hi, Raylan. Hear that
First
delay.
and goal for the Chiefs. Oh, yeah, I hear that delay in there. Give to Clayton, makes one man miss, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Cherokee.
There it is. We're just leading the way for Boogie, announcing on the intercom out here at the game.
We got it.
You're going to tell me he's got to be a little quicker with this because
we would, we talked earlier about the importance of the conversions. We'd be getting ready to go home.
That's true. We would, especially getting this one because I know we've missed 3 today, haven't we?
We have missed 3.
Another pro formation. Another quick handoff. Clayton trying to find a gap. He does. Lowers his shoulder.
Gets in. Conversion
Man,
is good. Good job by Clayton there. He cut on a dime there and just put his shoulder into it. Got across the goal line.
Looked like number 35, Landon Dobbs of Coyle came in, made an initial hit that kind of stopped Clayton, but Clayton was able to stay on his feet and then fall in the end zone. So great finish by Clayton there. Great drive for the Cherokee Chiefs. So we are sitting here at 40-0. Cherokee versus Coyle. 10:25 left in the game. A touchdown by Cherokee without any points by Coyle will end the game. But the Chiefs defense has got to go out and play and get a stop first.
Guppy, we've said it before this year, and I'm going to give the shout out again. I do think we got the best group of cheerleaders in high school football.
They've
good
done
group
a
of
good
girls.
job. Yes, a good group of girls. They know how to act. They represent our school and their coach very well. So definitely proud of them and all the time that they spend. And they don't always get the recognition that they deserve. So we appreciate you guys, and thanks for all you do.
Their interview skills could use a little work. But
need to have Mr. Paris work with them on
yeah,
that.
Yeah. I'm surprised Taylor didn't come up here at halftime. She caught me last night while everybody was out trick-or-treating and said she needed an opportunity to redeem herself on the radio.
Fair enough. Clint, maybe that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have an interview before the game and, select a cheerleader before the game to come up here, answer a few questions, and give their insight on cheerleading.
Yeah.
I think that sounds like a great idea.
What do you...
Well, we can just come up with some random question, but like, what made you want to be a cheerleader?
What are the 3 major components in a back handspring?
I started thinking of Step Brothers interview questions, and I don't know. Don't think those are quite appropriate. So, well, the Chiefs leave the starters in here on defense. I know that's something as a playing defense, and you have a shutout going. You're pretty proud of that. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a few subs coming in a little bit here defensively and offensively the rest of the game. So give those guys some more repetition. And Clint, I know we haven't really had a chance to talk about it, but we have had some freshmen play in a couple of the junior high games. When some of these other schools we play, they allow freshmen, and so it's allowed some of our guys that maybe don't get as much varsity time to still get some experience and learn for the future.
Yeah, they did that O'Keene the other night.
I think Sealing. They did it
at Sealing as well.
But
a lot of those schools out west,
yeah,
they'll do like 8th and 9th for junior high. Then some of the 7th grade, 7th grade to play by themselves, or used to back in the day. I know Shattuck used to do that.
Yeah, you're all right.
Doesn't happen over here very often. So I say east, we're kind of in the middle. But
yeah.
Give to number 35. He's going to bounce it out. Hunter does a great job.
Yep.
Keeping it in bounds, keeping the play clock running.
Yep. Knowing their rules right there. Declan's playing inside out, and Hunter's playing outside in, and they both teamed up together and performed that quite nicely.
Loss of a yard. 9:02 to go. Cherokee leads 40-0.
So, Clint, with a win here today, that would put the Chiefs at 3-1 in the district, correct?
That's correct.
So you would be playing.
Lone loss to Covington Douglas.
Yeah, who does Wacomas play this week?
That I don't know.
I got you. You can watch if you're. Oh, you're not a defensive stat guy, so that's Ronnie.
Let's see. Lancaster, the freshman quarterback, with a good gain there.
Wacomas
about
plays
8 yards.
Wacomas plays at home against Olive. I'm going to assume and chalk that one up for a win for Wacomas. All right, Clint, I just checked the huddle camera, and it is rolling until 2:35. So if for some reason I need to extend that, you need to make sure I do.
Gotcha.
So I want to make sure this game is going to stay filmed for our coaches, so they have a little locker room film talk on anything that's necessary.
4th and short. Lancaster takes a snap. Just barely going to get the first down.
Yep. Hunter did come up, made a big stick, definitely made him earn that first down. So
he's right at the marker, but I think it's going to be good enough for first, and it is.
Yep, they gave it to him.
Pickup is good enough for a Blue Jacket first down.
Cole's got a little bit of a extra boost of energy here on this offensive possession. Hopefully the Chiefs get refocused right here, dig deep, get a stop, give our offense a chance to go get another score to finish this ball game.
Yeah, the freshman here, the backup quarterback, he's a little quicker than the starter there, than Amaro.
Yes.
So kind of giving him a little late game boost here. 1st and 10. 7 minutes to go. Coyle from their own 47-yard line. The give to Hawk out across the 47 to the 49.
Coming to the ball carrier. Gain of 2. 2nd and 8.
That is the 19th carry. 19th carry on the day for Hawk.
I bet he's going to be a little sore tomorrow.
Be 2nd and 8. 6:25 to go. Lancaster takes a snap. He's going to drop back to pass.
Little fifth. Oh, Hunter Whitby.
He picks it off.
During that interception, Clint, Tony's like pointing like, go to the house. And then Hunter ran over to that side where Tony was, and Tony didn't even block anybody.
What a job going up and getting that ball by Hunter.
You know, Clint, that was the old school play, 55, double posts. One runs a 6-yard post route, one runs an 8 or 8 and 10, depending on what the yardage is. So
We just
great
called
play
her
by Hunter.
Ins Cross back in the day.
That's right. It's cross 55. Even Coach Kramer, we used to run that quite a bit. It was amazing how often that was open. You just got kids that get mixed up, and they'd both chase one guy, and right there it was. Oh, Coyle. Two guys meet our running back in the backfield immediately. As soon as Dawson handed it off.
Looked
boom,
like Clayton
got
in 22
smacked.
had some words to exchange there.
Yeah, that was probably more of a kind of a frustration tackle wrap up there.
I don't mind. I don't mind seeing a little John. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, you've talked about that a little bit. You know, Clint, honestly, I don't think Coyle has really played that bad today. They've struggled consistently to move the ball on offense, but defensively, honestly, they've caused us some problems. I think there's a lot of learning opportunities and stuff for us to look on in the film and to improve on. So I think Coyle, they're fighting, they're physical. They're not super big, but they're working their tails off, and that's all you can ask out of kids. Give their best effort, be coachable, be a good teammate. That's what I always tell my kids.
I think we're gonna get a late face mask call here on Coyle. The way that came in from the side judge.
I think you're right. Yep, the other officials already sitting there walking it off. We will have the ball at the Coyle 40-yard line. Just under 5 minutes left to play here in the game.
That is 3 15-yard penalties on Coyle today.
You know what I want to see right here? I want to see another Tate Allison carry. Let's get that senior a touchdown. And you know he's going to run it hard. Maybe let Burt get in the backfield, run a fullback dive.
Burt would love that.
Ooh, there it is. And the freeze play. But you know what, Clint? And that should definitely be unexpected.
Yeah, on first down.
Because it was first down, not fourth or third and short. Clint Ring's
about time, Coach
favorite
Schumbacher.
play.
Listen to me.
About time. He must have told Bachman to signal that down.
Little Morse code. Send it down. Tell him to run it. Now let's give it to Tate.
Man, they're pressing up on Hunter and really backed off of Tony. Oh, Tony, get in there. Go make a block.
Tate
Clayton breaks it.
Keeps his feet.
He has a chance to
He's
get
got
in
some
the
blockers, and Tate's going to take it in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Cherokee.
And we are going home. The senior finishes the game off on a touchdown. Cherokee's going to win the ball game 46-0. Great run there by Tate. Great block by Tony. Way to go.
Yes, great block late there for Tony. Initially, I think he could have made a hit on the first guy, but Clayton made a great cut, made him miss. The Chiefs will finish the game with 4 minutes and 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Final score will be 46-0. So, great way for our seniors to go out.
So everybody get back to work.
That's right. Everybody go back to work. Finish the day strong.
Yeah.
You only have about 2 hours and 55 minutes. You'll survive. You got it. And then the weekend is here.
So Cherokee will play Waukomis next week at Waukomis for second place in the district. The winner of that game will get a home game. The loser is going to go on the road, we think, to Alec, maybe, if everything plays out in that district. So, Alec, my bad.
But you never know. Obviously, things can change. Those teams over there, they have 2 games left. Unlike us, we just have 1 left now due to the fact that we had to play early due to miscommunication of when to play. But I'm glad that we were able to still get this game in early, especially when we didn't have school. But great job for the Chiefs. Clint, it's almost the best time of the year, man. It's almost playoff time.
Playoff football is upon us, man. I told Coach Schaubacher to hang half 100 on him, and we got close. So we'll take it. We will take this win, especially when this could have gone, another way after the guys kind of had the wind out of the sails after the miscommunication and whatever. So not easy to come in just play this game at noon. They were all amped up yesterday, and it just didn't work out. But today they took care of business and going home victorious. So about to ring that bell here in a little bit. And so Coach Guffey and I will – next week's going to be challenging. You do know that Wacomas has 0 bleachers on the visitor side, right?
Yeah. Yes. I don't know what we're going to do. We do have a hot spot. We just got to find somewhere we can plug in. We might have to be in their booth. We'll just have to call and see if we have an opportunity to be somewhere in there.
If not,
I know
we
people.
could.
I know people. We'll see what we can do.
We could. Yeah. See what Coach Pearson's got to say. We could maybe get in the back of a pickup with a generator. I've done that before, so you just never know, man. But yeah, definitely no bleachers in Wacomas.
Yeah.
So, thanks for tuning in, and we're gonna go back to work, and we'll talk to you guys next Friday.
All right. Thanks for
Friday,
listening.
yes, Thursday or Friday?
Thursday.
Thursday.
We play
That's
Thursday.
right. Play Thursday at Wacomas. So, thanks for joining us. Bye.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners, delivering measurable results for nearly 20